The International Olympic Committee will discuss today a possible ban on Russia from the upcoming Rio Olympics. This follows a scathing report that confirmed Russia's state-sponsored doping program. Hundreds of positive drug tests were unreported. Mark Phillips covered the Sochi Olympics. He is tracking the latest developments in this scandal from London. Mark, good morning.
Good morning. Well, the Olympic motto is faster, higher, stronger, but the Russians, according to this investigation, used another catchy three-word phrase, disappearing positive methodology. Translation, they cheated. According to the investigation, the Russians were so intent on topping the medal count at the Sochi Winter Games, they put in place a sophisticated system to cover up drug use by their athletes. And they did it in their testing lab in an operation right out of the Cold War spycraft manual. Canadian sports lawyer Richard McLaren headed the inquiry.
The Russian Ministry of Sport directed, controlled, and oversaw the manipulation of athletes' analytical results, or sample swapping, and the active participation and assistance of the FSB.
The testing lab was supposed to be secure, but wasn't. The FSB, the old KGB, moved in right next door, and a hole, the so-called mouse hole, was drilled between the two. Samples showing drug use from Russian athletes were passed out, and clean replacement samples were passed back in, hence the disappearing positive methodology. The cheating wasn't just at Sochi, but involved more than 500 tests in almost 30 sports over a number of years. The question is, what to do now? Travis Tygart is head of the U.S. Anti-Doping Agency.
It's unprecedented, a new level of criminality, and the only way you can restore the promise of the Olympic dreams is to exclude the Russian delegation from the Olympics and give individual athletes who can prove that they weren't part of the system an opportunity to compete under a neutral flag.
Which is a lot to ask in the 17 days between now and the opening of the Rio Games. The IOC is meeting today and is under pressure to act, but the Olympics have never liked blanket bans, saying they penalize the innocent along with the guilty. The world is watching, Nora.
All right, Mark, thank you so much.